Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria. I am your Sherpa for this read. If you found me, there's probably more than likely a message in here for you. I do a weekly zodiac spread forecast for the upcoming week per zodiac sign, and then I do a midweek pulse. So I check out how you're doing in the middle of the week, and then I do a what to expect on the weekend, other than Costco and laundry, right? This reading is for Cancer. Cancer. I'm a Cancer, so I'm equally invested in this. So I am pulling from Heart's Hidden Secrets as your overall vibe, and then I'm going to pull from the give me a minute, I forgot. Lightseers deck. More coffee. Lightseers deck. I like the big pictures on these. The graphics. Ooh. Okay, Cancer. You got some messages coming in. Well, you got a couple of new ones, or a couple of overviews of the week. It's going to be an emotional week. I'm going to tell you that right now. Cancer and emotions, no way. So you're struggling with some stuff. You're letting go of some things. You're releasing. I don't know what happened. You got out of this relationship. It's a long-standing relationship. I can tell right now. You're trying to go inside and you're trying to gather strength. That's you, King of Cups, and this is success. This is you wanting to be the champion in your own story, and it's regarding family. You're dealing with letting go. I think of this relationship of somebody, maybe it's parenthood and pregnancy, and fertility. So maybe it was something you were trying to recreate with somebody else. Right behind that, I have karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So that might be interfering with your reconciliation, or you're wanting to reconcile with this person. And then you're stuck in your head. You have heart fog. So Cancer, I already get that you are one of those Cancers that are consistently overthinking. That's what this is. This is a lot of overthinking. Not bad. But it's got to be in the positive, right? This is letting go. This whole week is about release and dropping. I have chasing in the reverse. So it's a runner chaser dynamic, and you're not chasing this time. You made a decision. It's toxic, and you're not going to do it. You're not going to chase after anybody. Good for you. Right below that is a Tower. You had an an epiphany moment, and it's not all bad. I think you ended up having some realizations about what you want and who you are, and this, I do feel like this was devastating. I feel like you believed that somebody was faithful and they weren't, and you kind of put your eggs in that basket, let's say. I have a King of Pentacles. You're trying to get your feet under you, and I feel also that you're trying to find some stability after this Tower moment. In the second row, resentment, anger, hurtful words. You're carrying a resentment. You're bitter about a situation. You are carrying the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is guard. You're just guarded with anxiety. You don't want to get hurt based on previous actions, so you're carrying all the swords, and you're avoiding conversation. You're avoiding people. You don't want to have an argument, and you're now up to the place where you're making major decisions. You're like, get the hell out of here. I want to move. I want to start over. I want to start fresh somewhere. I get the sense that maybe you are talking to somebody online, and you might even be moving out of this country. Can't make it up. I got Beauty in the center of the row, in the center spread. I'm thinking about myself, actually, was what I'm going, like, really? Am I doing that? I don't think I'm doing that. I don't, nope, I'm not moving. But Beauty, you do you found somebody I feel like you are very attracted to, and you honestly love this person a tremendous amount, but for whatever reason, it broke, and I'm going to find out maybe if, the cards will show me more about this tower. In the center of your spread, you're dealing with the Ten of Swords. You feel betrayed. This is the last dagger in the back of your back. You backstabbed, That's the vibe I get. And it is the Cadaver card. There's nothing left in that relationship. It's gone. Whatever that was, whatever this was, it's you've let it go. You've released it. Right below that is the Devil. And again, I want to show you something, because this has come out a lot this week. Right there. That's your person right there, or maybe you. So this is embodying the thing that you're attached to, or they're attached to. That person right there is the person being held hostage by the Red Hot Chili Pepper lookalike. So that person is stuck to, addictions. And I do believe, I can't even believe I'm saying this. This is a significant substance, I feel, that you're dealing with, Cancer. I just got a picture of somebody in a military outfit that was being picked up by the airport and found a substance, we'll say that, a narcotic of some form, an illegal one, and it shocked you, because it's like, that isn't something I'm down with. And you're realizing, maybe not for everybody, this is like for one person, that you're dealing with a bigger beast than I think you thought. There's several of you that have other addictions that are more socially acceptable, that you're struggling with, because they're an interference with you and this relationship. Also, I feel like you're trying to overcome all this because you're trying to get back to a place of stability and a sound relationship, and you want to be victorious in this. You're trying to sit in reflection and improve yourself through this, whatever this was. I also get that this card can also be codependency and toxicity in relationships and behaviors that aren't really acceptable to you. That's the center spread. That's a lot, but you're dropping it. You're letting it go. It hurt. It really, really hurt. In the next future forecast, right? In the next coming week. So that's a glimpse of how we got here. This is how we got here. And now we're broken. You're still recovering over this. Your heart's crushed. You're trying to find strength in the midst of this pain. And you are missing your 4 cups. I do believe that is you. You stepped aside and walked over a relationship. Now that you're wondering that this one ended, this person's looking kind of better comparatively to the several last relationships you've had that were not satisfactory. And your whole goal, again, is to create a legacy. Your whole goal, and I think you're sitting in, I wonder if this is karma. I can't get away from this. I think that's what you're thinking, and your heart's closed. You're definitely shut off, and you're so confused. You don't know what to do. And I don't know if it's your heart or you got other things that are fogging up your brain, but you need to find some peace in this for sure. I feel like you're wanting to escape. You want to run to an island. You want to just go on vacation. You're like feeling kind of hopeless. There's a lot of this. I also feel like you've given up. You've given up, like you've closed your heart chakra because of this. And that's unfortunate, because I think during this next week, you're going to ping pong a little bit and try to find a different perspective, which is the next card. Ironically. So we have the perspective card, very similar to the Hangman, is you might be sitting in a retrospective analysis of what is true versus what is image. How about that? So what is real versus how does it appear? And that is, I believe, you're clearing, I guess, you're trying to clear your headspace from fact from crap. So clearing that headspace is knowing, what do I know for real? What do I know about these people or these individuals for real? And getting away from the image, excuse me, the image or the forecasting that we do is the improved version that you've created in your head when you see them happy with you in your house, living your best life, is you've placed that human in your forecast, but in reality, that isn't who they are, but you don't see that. you're now seeing that. You're finally getting to some real substance of reality. It's a lot. So you're going to take a leap. You're going to make a choice and walk into a new chapter. And you're going to end that dream, that pipe dream that you had previously of this relationship. And you're moving, in my opinion, towards your dream. You want to go closer to, you're getting closer to your dream. You're trying to call it into fruition. In fact, you're trying to manifest it as we speak. You just will not tolerate, I don't think you're going to tolerate anything less than what you bring, Cancer. Tell me about this chasing, the Tower, and the King of Pentacles. I have the Hermit. I have the 10. It's the Sun. It makes you happy. This Tower is making you happy. Tell me more. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. In the reverse is, it's kind of like discord, arguing, fighting. It's hurried and it's a Page of Cups as well. So I think you're questioning this one thing off. It could be in the upright, but it came out in the reverse. But in the upright, it's my Saturday night card. Passionate, right? Somebody wants a passionate, want to race in and have a passionate new beginning. Offer a Page of Cups, have a conversation about love. But that's my in and out card. It's not really a commitment card. It's more of a, I don't need to know your last name because I won't know you Sunday because this Saturday night won't be around Sunday morning. That's that card. And then I have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I believe that you're trying to heal from this and you're trying to get over lost love. You're trying to stand up. I also get the sense that you're trying to find some stability. You see yourself as a King of Pentacles, very minded, money-minded. The King of Pentacles is stoic. They don't really share their feelings, very organized. They have a PowerPoint to the clipboard, to the checklist, to the backup plan, to all this. That is this guy. And I feel like you're trying to organize your emotions, almost compartmentalize them so you can stratify, you know, like you can logically walk through your emotions and you can't. You just got to feel them, right? And you're stuck because you're defensive and you're angry and you're hurt and you're jealous. And there's a lot of anger and resentment, like unfair. And, you know, like you've invested a lot and you didn't get what you got, what you put in, you didn't get out. And you're just pissed and you're hurt. You're hurt, really, is really what it is. So let's talk about this bitterness, 7 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. So something that I get a lot of defensiveness, like you're getting called out on something and you want to run away. I have the Fool in reverse. Yep, not taking that leap. I feel like maybe you were reckless in a decision or maybe not making a decision. You held back and you're feeling the results of some of this and you feel like it's karma and I guess karma is just consequences. You do have conflict and aggression and fear of failure. So there's like 5 of Swords here and there are people in this card. So this is kind of my arguing, deceit, almost physical fighting. It's like violent, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a lot of anxiety coming out in arguing. I have the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's not giving. They want to withhold their feelings and their emotions and their pentacles. And it is the Queen of Cups. So this is who you're upset to and you don't want to be open to receive anything from or to this person because you feel like an injustice has occurred. That's the truth. Let's talk about the beauty, the 10 of Swords, and the Devil. I have the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a false start. So I get the sense maybe that this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups had a beginning, but no second chapter. And a lot of back and forth and a lot of chasing and a lot of gameplay. And the vibe I get is there's an impasse. There's an impasse and there's no forward movement. One person chose to do what they wanted to do, and the other one decided to walk away and try to heal. There it is. Can't make it up. So I have the King of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the upright is honest communication. This is the right kind of king because they're willing to have a conversation about feelings and own some stuff. In the reverse, not so much. They're controlling. They're trying to be bitter, and they're ruthless, and they want to get even versus have conversations about it, and like move forward. So I feel personally that when I read this, there's a little bit of butthurt on your end, Cancer, as well as the other person. It's the perspective, right? The perspective is I'm better off by myself. I'm just gonna run off into the sunset and start anew. And that's what you're gonna do, I believe. I think that's what you're saying, is that you're gonna just start somewhere else on a fresh slate. And I feel like it's not just this relationship, it's a lot of towers coming down. Seriously. And maybe Spirit's saying this is karma. But you have a couple of choices. You can stand up and become the person that you are saying you want to be, vice versa, or they can, and own some of the stuff, or make a leap and start fresh somewhere else, and hopefully you won't take your baggage with you, because I always said wherever you go, there you are, right? So if I'm not making relationships work at home, how would that be different if I moved across the state or across the world? Anyway, we got that seven of wands out yet again. Lots of conflict, lots of problems. And these wands are exterior problems. They're on the outside. Swords are on the inside, right? Wands are outside. And so when I look at the 7 of wands and somebody's struggling with these outside problems, I see financial, I see gossip, I see relationship, and, you know, it's instability across the board and everything. So somebody's just not feeling stable. And unfortunately, if they just would reach out and have a conversation, they could probably resolve all this. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yep. So we had the 4 of Cups down here. I'm actually defining the 4 of Cups. That's the conflict right here. Right? I mean, this says everything, right? I don't want to make a commitment. I can't. I'm back and forth. I'm hot and cold. I'm in and out. I don't know what I want. That's part of the problem. So tell me about this Fool. Tell me about this Fool. And again, this is just an energy read. Nobody wants to talk about the Fool. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a lot. So again, it might not be yours. Yeah. You're trying to get rid of anxiety. You're trying to let go of this headache you have, that you kind of have. We bring it on ourselves. Right behind that, I got the King of Cups in reverse. That's the heart shutting off. I'm not going to be open to love. You did see this person as your 9 of Pentacles, but now you're going to try to find a new person, a new target to make you happy. You are in the middle of making a decision of where you want to go. And this is a world card for a reason. I think you are entertaining outside of the states. I get that. You are feeling left in the cold, but yet you still have a lot of options. So that's that I don't know what I want card. I can't make a decision. I have lots of choices, lots and lots of choices, but yet the one I wanted, I'm not willing to go after or have a conversation with. That's tough, man. Yep, here we go. Dropping my wands. Because I'm asking, what is happening here? But yet don't have all the information to make a decision. Gonna make one anyway, gonna jump. I'm in search of my 10 of Cups. I wanna go have a happy ending, happy ever after. I'm not celebrating right now. I'm feeling alone. And I kind of feel bitter and angry. Dismissive and possibly deceitful. I don't want to share anything. I don't want to tell anybody why we're not talking. I don't want to talk about why we ended. I just want to erase this thing and run out the door. That's I mean, there's so many things that are coming right now. So several of you are dealing with infidelity. Several of you have cheated, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just telling you what's happening on my table here. Several of you are closing out relationships based on not feeling like you have received your value or your worth, but yet I also see that you may not have been fully invested in the relationship, which is challenging. to review, because it's one-sided view, right? You see one side of the coin. You don't see that there's two sides. You just see the one, and you believe it. Like, that's the thing I'm getting, is you're only seeing the one side. I think in essence, this is it's a life lesson. It's hurtful, but if you were to talk to somebody about why or what you're going through, especially the person you're heartbroken over, and even if they blocked you, you can write a letter. I mean it. I'm being sincere here. Rather than run into the next chapter without closure or healing from the first one, you take all that with you. And that's, closure is overrated. You don't really need to have a conversation, but you do need to tell somebody how that made you feel, and vice versa. There should be an opportunity for you to move forward. If you can't, then don't. That's fair. And it's not always easy, because it's meaning you're gonna have to be vulnerable and transparent and honest. And some people are pretty guarded yet over their heartbreak, and they don't want to be vulnerable with somebody that is perceived to hurt them. It's a perception, right? And it's kind of like, who did what, right? And I go back to that. Does it matter? I'm the weird reader for sure, because I think sin, as we all have this metric, I think, not all of us, but several people think, well, then she did this, and oh, he did that. And then there's this scorecard. But the reality is that mistakes happen, and all sin can be is a mistake not yet corrected. Because if we hold people accountable to that issue or problem or behavior in their mind's eye, and we can't get past it or resolve it, then they're always going to be stuck in that perspective. And that's not fair, because people evolve, right? Hopefully. Some do. That's what we're doing here anyway. I think this is a very challenging read, Cancer, and I can feel the pain and the frustration and the resentment and the bitterness, and I hope you find peace. I do genuinely wish this was resolved for you, and I hope that you reach out and try to resolve this any way you can before you make a decision. And it's a heart, it's mind over heart, and if we compartmentalize our feelings, we never deal with them, and we just live to repeat it. So there's my PSA for the day. Love and light, and I'm very passionate, because this is my zodiac sign, so I'm like taking my own inventory, sitting here going, So love and light to you all, and until Wednesday, take care.